Coronation Street star Will Mellor is returning to TV screens on Monday after teaming up with a psychologist and former police officers to expose some of the most terrifying crimes ever committed by British cops. Will Mellor was left horrified and sickened when he discovered that a heavily bleeding woman who attended hospital after a sexual assault was told not to report the crime as she wouldn't be believed. And he told of the traumatic episode in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk. The 40-year-old actor has gone from channeling a criminal, drug-dealing villain Harvey in Coronation Street, to exposing one, as viewers will discover in the gripping debut episode of Cops Gone Bad. Former Metropolitan Police Officer David Carrick got away with being one of Britain's worst serial rapists for decades before finally being brought to justice in 2023 and jailed for life. And Will was ready to investigate. One of the raped women actually went to hospital because she was bleeding badly. But the person in the hospital said don't report it because no one will believe you, so she was afraid, he explained. Carrick abused his power in the worst possible way because he wanted to control women. And he would lure them in by saying, "You can trust me, I am a police officer." The women would go, "Oh, well, he must be all right." And then when he'd get them home, he would assault them and rape them and then say to them, "No one's going to believe you because I am a police officer." He used his power in the worst possible way. Will added that he was one of Britain's worst sex offenders for nearly 2 decades and that had been in the same police force as Sarah Everard murderer Wayne Couzens. Describing the villain's ultimate downfall, he explained, "It wasn't until one woman came forward and told her story, then all the other women came out and then it was like a domino effect." Will teamed up with ex-Met murder detective Howard Groves. Forensic psychologist Serena Simmons and former Chief Superintendent Sue Hill to ask the burning questions that viewers at home might have had after seeing the heinous headlines exposing Carrick's crimes. The frustrated and angry star struggled with some of the details of the case, after learning that one woman who trusted him had been left with fractured ribs after an attack by the officer.